Yes, I think that is the fundamental problem. Jim O'Neill put it very well a few minutes ago. There's a sort of fundamental policy incoherence. You've got no idea really how they're going to pay for the combination of necessary increases in public spending to cope with the energy crisis, together with this round of tax cuts that seem to, I think, to most people unnecessary and politically driven. And even if it's doable in the short run, what happens in a year, 2 years' time, the trajectory suggests that we need to be raising taxes, not cutting them. So there is this sort of incoherence. So the combination of that fiscal policy, combined with the fact that the Bank of England is bound under its charter to pursue an anti-inflation policy and putting up interest rates, the metaphor everybody's using, that the government's got its foot hard down on the accelerator and the Bank of England is pulling the handbrake. It doesn't make sense, and it's understandable that markets have spooked.
But I mean, it's a delicate equation, and you know this as well, if not better than anyone, Sir Vince, as well, because the policies of George Osborne, the austerity was roundly attacked, and indeed, dare I say it, the Liberals, Democrats took their share of the brunt of that electorally at the time as well, if I may say so. But in terms of putting your foot on the gas on the UK economy as well, if again, I can't help thinking if Kwasi Kwarteng had come out with these OBR projections and these medium-term plans along with the statement, then actually the market would have taken it a lot better. So I'm just wondering if this is more about the presentation of the policy rather than the substance.
Well, I think that's right to a point. You know, there is a lack of transparency, and that is destabilizing in itself. I think one of the key points about the coalition is that not only were we cautious about the impact of the markets, and we could have done something like Kwasi Kwarteng, but we opted for actually spending cuts at the beginning of the government to provide reassurance so we could continue to borrow. Yeah, but we also had this framework of the Office of Budget Responsibility, a framework of independent fiscal forecast combined with the independence of the Bank of England. And I worry that by not publishing independent forecasts, the government's created problem for itself. But I think also, and deeper than that, there is this talk in the background of reforming the Bank of England, potentially undermining its independence, which makes it much more difficult for the Bank of England to do its job.